Hi, my name is Robbie Barton. I'm 27 years old. And my hometown is a place called Virginia Beach, which is on the coast of Virginia, down in the southeast. And it sort of sits on the place where the Chesapeake Bay meets the Atlantic Ocean. And so for my climate story, I think about my hometown, which is the place where I grew up. And I have really distinctive memories of being a small child there and playing with my brothers and sisters on the beach, running around in the dunes when you could still do that, and going onto the bay and kayaking around, and being able to spot things like blue herons, go fishing with my dad, all those things that really evoke a beach even when I'm in a different place. There's this really special spot in my neighborhood because my neighborhood is connected to an inlet that feeds into the Chesapeake Bay. And so sometimes with my family, we'd get on our bikes and we'd ride through the streets of our neighborhood out to this spot that sort of sits on a peninsula where if you keep going down the road, you get to this little point with three little houses surrounded by trees. But between the point and the shore, where there are a couple of other houses, there's just this lone road bordered on both sides by water lapping up on the sand, some rocks, and a few trees who've been stubborn enough to survive. And it's that place that I come back to when I think about climate change. And climate change really turns up a lot of emotions for me when I hear stories from my friends who live in like a neighboring city like Norfolk, where they talk about their streets flooding when there's a big storm coming because both of our cities sit at sea level. So when I think about climate change, I feel kind of anxious, a little bit fearful, and a little bit hopeful too, that it's something that we can overcome together. With climate change, I can imagine a future where Virginia Beach is a place that's protected itself against the sea level rise, against the more extreme weather events, where we do tackle the problem together, where we understand the great value that our natural spaces give us, how we're connected to them, and act together to save those spaces for children like the one that I was, as well as my children and a tourist children and the person down the street. So that's my climate change story.